Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing your show makeup today. I'll teach you how to do it and everything. So first, you want to make sure you have your brushes. Like, these are the brushes that I'll be using. So you have brushes, concealer, and your eyeshadow, and black eyeliner, and black mascara. Specifically water-resistant mascara, like waterproof. So I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate palette in Warm Neutrals. And if you have that palette, already use it. But if you just have like a simple brown palette, that'll work too. First, you're going to take your concealer and like your blender, right? And cover your eyes with this to make like a wet base. Blend it out. Make sure you, and if it's like still not wet, you can put like a little bit more. Make sure you get all in your corners and everything. This is when you'll want to do your eyebrows as well, and like just like a relative outline. You don't have, it doesn't have to be perfect because you still have to do like foundation. So I already did like a decent outline of my eyebrows beforehand, but you'll take like your angled brush, and I use, for my eyebrows, I use a color tattoo from Maybelline that I've had since like 8th grade. Yeah. So when you're doing your eyebrows, start with the bottom, and then do your top, and then fill in. This is just to have like a outline of your eyebrows. So yeah, those are my eyebrows. Okay. So now you'll take this type of brush. It's a blending brush, right? And I'll be using this color right here, and this color. So that one and that one. To blend on the outside of my eyes. If you want like a higher end palette, the ones I suggest are either Jaclyn Hill or the Anastasia Soft Glam. Those are really expensive, but that's like only if you're into makeup and you want to buy makeup. Unless, just use any brown eyeshadow that you have. But make sure you have different shades, because you can't just use one type of shade, one color, one shade of brown. So do your other eye, those same two colors. And you can see where I'm putting it. It's on the top of my eyelid. Mostly near the brow bone, because this is like a transition color kind of. So then you want to take a brush kind of like this, right? And put that darker tan shade. This one right here. This one, sorry. So this shade you'll want to do next. And kind of apply it in the same area and get it right in this crevice. Same on the other eye. So yeah, you can't really see much right now. But you can take the same brush, or I'm going to use one like this, and I'm going to apply this color onto it. So right here. And you want to put this one more on your outer corner of your eye. And I tap it to get any extra fallout off of my brush. You want to blend it outwards a little bit. Yeah, this is the generic idea. And same with the other eye. And then so I take just a blending brush with no color on it or anything, and I just blend the outer edges. It's just to kind of get the color to fade out a little bit more. So now I'm going to take this brush. This already has color on it, but like that. And take more of a red-orange tone. So this color and this color, but first we're going to use this one. Tap off the excess and put it in the same area right here and a little bit under the crease. Let me use it. Yeah. And then take that and dip it into more of the darker brown orange, this color. And you want to put that closer to this part of your eye. And once again, take your blending brush to blend it all out. Alright, so for the last part of the brown on your eye, you want to take a brush similar to this, well, not this one, sorry. You can take like a brush like this, and you're gonna want to put like a darker brown. So this is the brown that I'm using called Cypress Umber. It's this brown right there. And you're gonna put very little of it right on the edge of your eye, so right here, just to darken it up a little bit, but not a lot. So when you're blending, you want to do more circular motions rather than like smearing it across. So keep that in mind. But yeah, and then just blend it out. Okay, so next, for the last part of your eye, you're gonna take a compact brush, more of a packing brush, and take like a lighter beige. So this is the beige that I'm gonna be using. The beige on the white eggshell color beige on the Ultimate palette isn't that pigmented, so I'm using my Soft Glam palette, but this is the color that I'm using. It's I would compare it more to eggshell rather than beige, because beige is a little more tan. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it like a line basically here. So if you watch what I'm doing, I start right here in the middle of my eye and go towards the inner corner. And I just, this is called a cut crease, but most of the time you do a cut crease with concealer, but we're not doing it. So yeah. Just so it's on like the first half of your eyelid. And do the same to your other eyes. Start in the middle. Go to your inner corner. And then follow the inner corner up your eyelid. It doesn't have to be perfect or exact. This color is really pigmented, as you can see, it just like lays on the eye. Called Tempera, if you wanted another shade color. So yeah. Right, and then you want to take this brush again and take this color from earlier, this one right there, and blend out so it doesn't look like so awkward right there. So you'll blend out on the middle of your eyelid, so it looks more of a transition color and that it fades into it. Same on the other eye. So yeah, you can add a little shimmer if you want right here on the white part, on the whiter part of your eye. But that's only if you want to. And fix that one more time. So yeah, then you can put a little bit of shimmer on it. So I'll just take a very faint gold and put it on top of it. So it's not super shiny, just a little bit. And take your dark brown again. And make sure you hit that corner. Yeah, so that's your eyeshadow. And now for eyeliner, I'm gonna show you guys a trick that I used to do. Pretty sure everybody knows this trick. You're gonna take some tape. First, stick it on your hand. It can be clear tape. Electrical tape tends to work better, but this is the tape that I have near me. I ran out of white tape. If you are gonna use electrical tape, I don't suggest using the color black. So you put it on your hand just to get the first sticky stuff off of it, so it doesn't hurt that much when you put it on your eye. You want to use the tape for your eyeliner, and you want to follow how your bottom right here, the bottom lid follows upwards, right? You can also do your eyeshadow with this on, with the tape on. I used to do it, so. Make sure it's on. But yeah, so you can see that they're even, kind of. They're clear, so it's hard to see. But yeah. This is just for the straight edge. So shake your eyeliner. I use the NYX Final Eyeliner in all black. It's the cheap one. You can buy it at CVS, Target, Walmart, etc. So follow your eyelid and then just use this as a guide. I'm gonna try to do it towards the camera. So yeah, that's for that eye, and then you have to do the other eye and do the same thing. You also want to let the liner dry a little bit before you take off the tape. Because I know a lot of you guys are struggling with the eyeliner, so feel free to use tape. It won't really mess up your eyeshadow. You just have to make sure you put the tape on your hand before putting it on your eye. So I'm still gonna use this, but I'm gonna take off the tape. I can grab it. There we go. Okay. I don't really know what it looks like. But yeah, this is what it looks like without the tape on. Do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just gonna make some last minute fixes to the tape to my eyeliner. I feel like this one looks good. This one's a little short, right? Compared to that one. I'm gonna extend it a little bit. So yeah. As long as they're generally even, don't be too picky about it. But so that's your eye makeup. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys highlight, mascara, the lipstick, and the lashes, right? So first we're gonna do highlight. I have 3 highlights with me, but I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty Trophy Life, right? So it's a gold highlight. So I take my brush. And you want to follow this kind of C curve, right, from your cheekbone to your brow bone. This has a lot of pigment, so I don't want to put a lot. But you can already see the difference. And then I take a thinner brush, this angled brush, do it under my brow bone, under this brow bone, and then I put it on the center of my nose. Straight line, and then I do a little horizontal line too. I also put it on my lips, just right here. So you can't really see it on my nose, but I promise you it's there. So yeah, that's the one I use. I also have Anastasia and Razy Gold, and I just got a new highlight, and it's from Too Faced. So, and then I use Diamond Milk from Fenty Beauty, but you don't have to buy these. You can use whatever highlight you want. Make sure you do your brow bone. This is just more of a glitter rather than a color. The same thing. Right, and now you're gonna take a white shimmer. Sorry. A white shimmer like this, or like this. Right there. It's called Luna. And you can just use your finger for this one, doesn't really matter. Put it on the inner corner of your eye, so right here. This helps accent your inner corner in your eye makeup. And then I take the Diamond Milk glitter. But yeah, that's it for highlight. I know some of you guys were asking about it, so I wanted to show you. So now you're gonna take, we're gonna do mascara and your eyelashes. So I suggest eyelashes that go small on your inner corner and get larger with more volume and more length to your outer corner. But I wore those on Tuesday to practice, which were these. This is not the brand, but these are from Target. They're really nice. I really like them. So yeah, I also have these from Lash Couture Kiss, and these are different. They are larger on the middle section of the eyelashes and smaller at the end. So I'm gonna do those today to show you guys what they look like. So if you're just starting out with lashes, I suggest the e.l.f. brand. They're $4. The ones that I used to buy, I think they're like Party or something like that, but they're the same concept of it being full lashes with smaller on the inner corner and small and larger up here, right? So I use 2 mascaras. These are the 3 like brand name mascaras that I have. I have Tarte Big Ego, Too Faced Better Than Sex, and Grande Drama Thickening Intense Mascara with Castor Oil. This one is brand new, but I'll be using the Tarte Big Ego one today. You don't have to buy Tarte, obviously. The other one that I used to use was CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant. It's a green one. It's really good. I really like it. But we're going to be using that one later. So first, put your mascara on. This is for doing your lashes. Yes, put mascara on before doing your lashes. Alright, and then we'll do the bottom lashes later. So, for your lashes, you can buy, these are just ones that I suggest if you already have lashes, like don't worry about it. Ardell, CVS, Target, Walmart, 811s or 812s, those are really good. Those, they're also really cheap. The e.l.f. brand, they're $4 at Target. Just make sure that they don't like look fake. They have to look real. Like these look real, right? And you can kind of see it there. Where these look real, they're not sectioned. So you don't want like things that are sectioned and like clumps. Those don't look very real. So this is the glue I use. I know a lot of people were talking about how their glue tends to burn their eyes. Duo is the best brand that I know. I've been using it for like the past 2 years. This is Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive White Clear. Make sure you buy the transparent clear glue, because if you don't and your glue dries white on your black eyeliner, it'll look really bad. Or if you buy black drying glue, it'll dry on this part and that is white, right? So you don't want to like do that. You want to buy clear. If you have smaller eyelids, make sure you cut your eyelashes down to where they fit. So you put it on. This has a spatula on it. So this is for the right eye. Make sure you don't get the right and left eye mixed up. I tend to do that. And then I sit there and stare at my eyelashes for like 15 minutes. No, I'm kidding, but just don't get them mixed up. The good thing about this glue is that it tends to dry like a darker blue when it starts getting tacky. So like you put on your glue and you have to wait a little bit for it to get tacky so it can actually stick to your eye. You can also use the glue in the tube. It works just as well. I like the little bottle. Sometimes the lashes come with a little glue, but usually there's not enough in that to last you the whole season. So that's why I'm thinking about this. Now while those dry, I'll tell you about setting spray. So this is the setting spray I use because I have oily skin. It's called De-Slick by Urban Decay. It's the travel size. It's like $15, so it is a little bit expensive. But if you want to go for the cheaper one that's just as good, NYX matte setting spray. You can buy it at CVS, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, anywhere. I know Ulta sells it too. It's like about this big, I would think. Yeah. And it's like a little black spray. But it says NYX matte on it. You want to make sure you get something that's matte for your face because you don't want to be like dripping oil on the floor when you're spinning, right? So that's why I really like the De-Slick, because it's meant for oily skin. There's also All Nighter from Urban Decay that's really good. I have a Touch and Soul one that I use too. It's good for your skin. Please don't use hairspray. It's really bad for your skin. It hurts. And if you get it in your eye, it'll hurt too. But I saw a couple of you guys using hairspray as setting spray, and I just don't suggest it. It's not meant for your skin. It's meant for your hair. Okay, so now that you can see it now, it's starting to get a little bit darker, but it's still a little light right there. So I don't use tweezers, I just use my fingers. You want to stick it in the middle of your eye first, middle of your eyelid first on your eyeliner, and go at an angle like this instead of flat. So make sure it's tilted so you can see where it's going on. If it's too curved, just like hold it out flat for a little bit. So it's like easier to put on. Because it's less curved. Yeah, put on. And if you guys need help during a show day, I'll try to be there so that you guys can learn how to put on your lashes. My friends used to put my lashes on for me. Yeah, so stick it in the middle first. See how I'm going with the angle. And then you want to just attach the ends and make sure you're pushing together your eyelashes. And then grab the inner corner, stick it as well. So I don't really enjoy how these look, but that's the ones that I'm going to show you guys today. So then you want to pinch together those lashes and push them onto your eye. So the reason why we require eyelashes, you can see the difference, right? Even when I'm up close, you can really see it, but even when I'm kind of far away, you can still see the difference between this eye and this eye. Please make sure you have your lashes. And this one's a little bit better. You can see it getting darker. Same process on the left, because if you're right-handed, it's going to be kind of hard to do the left side, but you'll get it. So I still use my right hand, and I'll try to show you guys. It's just going to be awkward because of the mirror. Okay. And then put it on the center of your eyelid. And you want to get it as close to your lash line as possible. It's going to feel really weird at first. And it's okay if you have to rip it off and start over. That's the good thing about the transparent glue, because you can just restart. So yeah, those are eyelashes. And then you want to take your water resistant mascara. I'm using the CoverGirl once they're stuck on. These will help bring your lashes together with your fake ones. And just put a layer on. And then make sure you do your bottom eyelashes. Just keep in mind, if you already have some of these items, you don't have to go buy the brands that I put on the PDF in the list. Those are just suggested if you're completely lost and don't have any idea what to do. So yeah. The one thing you do require is the lipstick, this burgundy. I'm using Burgundy Blush 696 matte from Maybelline. And if they don't have this number, the Burgundy Blush by Divine Wine, because those are the two closest. If you find a shade that looks really similar to it, or the one that I'm gonna show it to you now, just send me a picture or whatever. So yeah. It's very important that your lips are like moisturized before you do this, or else they'll be dry and cracked during the whole time. So yeah, that took me a while to put the lipstick on. And then if you tend to be one of those people with lipstick on your teeth, take your finger and just like slam it into my lip. Take your finger, okay, and put it like, see, I have some teeth right there, and put it like just through your mouth. So there's like a little band. So yeah, you want to do that if you tend to get lipstick on your teeth. So then after this, you would put setting spray on and it would stick, right? And then you just keep your lipstick wherever you go. I at least try to. Yeah, that's your show makeup. I really hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment or like message me or whatever floats your boat, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching.